10 things Europeans say about you behind your back. Europeans are among the world's most thoughtful travelers, revealing a celebrity central of good conduct, spectacular sustenance, and a definitive in culture and history. Yet do you ever ponder what they consider you? This is what we've heard. 1. We have terrible fake accents. Ouch. Turns out that luxurious James Bond impersonation you think you've aced sounds like the squeak of chalk on a writing board to a British. What's more, odds are, even as you peruse this, you trust you are the special case to discover your Daniel Craig could trick a local. No, stop. If it's not too much trouble. 2. We like smiling. Kid. Those French are disagreeable. Figure once more. They're simply more physically held than you are, and that goes for outward appearances, as well. A Parisian, particularly while tending to a more unusual, will infrequently grin, and this is frequently confused by American as that incredible, and to a great extent legendary, French discourteousness. We, then again, have been educated to approach new individuals, even aggregate outsiders, with our magnificent whites exposed, down, sparky. It just weirds them out. 3. We have barbaric eating habits. From far up in Scandinavia the distance down to Sicily, Europeans appear to be joined in the sentiment that Americans don't know how to appreciate a dinner that is correct. Stunning as it might appear, the nation that developed fast food and power lunches touts its neighbors over the lake with regards to social graces. Clearly, we begin eating before it's viewed as well-mannered, we don't stop to talk enough, and we maybe miss the whole purpose of chowing down within the sight of other people wherever you might visit. Yet particularly Southern Europe, on the off chance that you take a seat to eat with local people, we recommend that you just discreetly let yourself know. Back off. 4. We are bad drinkers. Alright, in reasonableness to my American brethren, it's valid that in a few corners of Europe it is normal to outdrink Americans at a really grand pace. Be that as it may, by and large, the European way to deal with brew, wine, and spirits is like their way to deal with a decent feast. What's the hurry? It's splendidly satisfactory to relish a 2-hour lunch that incorporates a couple of cups of wine. In any case, hitting the bottle hard is viewed as a shortcoming, particularly in wine-delivering areas, where the vino is viewed as much a sustenance as a refreshment. 5. We are workaholics. But in a couple of major monetary focuses, London specifically, local people wouldn't be frightfully intrigued by hearing your work environment war stories, how much cash you're spending on your getaway, or how much your home back in the States cost. The nation you are going to may even have strict standards or traditions about the length of a work week. However, more imperatively, Europeans simply know how to seek after a function/life just more invigoratingly than Americans. Take time to take a seat for espresso and a croissant toward the beginning of the day. Consider an evening snooze, in case you're remaining with your Italian cousins, they may demand it, and on the off chance that you take off to supper in, say, Barcelona, anticipate that the tapas will circumvent the table well into the small hours. Unwind. 6. We are scared of nudity. Whoa, truly? However, isn't American culture flooded with frontline body parts and potty mouth? Truly, and that is really an indication of our vainglorious issue. In numerous European societies, the human body is viewed as basically, well, the human body. Our interest with certain anatomical highlights isn't shared by Europeans. That is the reason in a few locales of Europe you'll see bear showering, and hear jokes that would influence your mom to redden. Next time you see a photograph of the equivocal Catalan Christmas pooper, simply say to yourself, don't pass judgment. Keep in mind, you are a stick in the mud. 7. We only speak English. Duolingo, individuals. Duolingo. 8. We are uncultured. Be straightforward. Did you even realize that Sochi was a thing before the Russian city facilitated the Winter Games? Is Trieste in Switzerland, Croatia, or France? We're not recommending that you get ready for a geology honeybee before loading up your Paris-bound plane. In any case, gosh, get some arrondissements into your fleeting memory, recall that Marseille is France's second biggest city, and comprehend that Omaha Beach isn't what the French call that extent of Normandy drift. BTW, Trieste is in Italy. 9. We need the fashion police. This applies to American men more than ladies, and it's hard to contend. On any given road of any given European town on any given day, I won't have the capacity to rival the Alamo dress of the gentleman who passed my direction. While a couple of decades back this might not have been the situation, I can envision Don Draper standing his ground against a surge of silk-suited Florentines. My age has in fact picked to dress like congested young men, and our t-shirts, loose pants, and 5 o'clock shadows shout yank. 10. We don't know our own history. I say credit to Europe's schools for imparting in their citizenry the capacity to comprehend the contrast between Bill Clinton and George Clinton. Shockingly, Americans' grip of European and even American history is frequently as crude as their grip of topography. So simply realize that when you drop a name like Churchill or Garibaldi abroad, you are welcoming a discussion in which you may in the long run be called upon to recollect who sold President Thomas Jefferson the 800,000 plus square miles that now contains all or parts of Arkansas, Missouri, Iowa, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Minnesota, North and South Dakota, New Mexico, Texas, Colorado, Montana, Wyoming, and, obviously, Louisiana.